everyone, and welcome to Community Distance Reiki. I'm Danielle from Learn Reiki Philadelphia, and I'm so glad to share this healing with you today. If you are new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. And if you are watching this on the replay, know that you will have just as fun and healing a time as if you were here live. If you would like to join me live, go ahead and check out that description box below. All the days and times that I am here every week, same days, same time, 5 times a week, are all listed there. And additionally, I do pop on for some additional streams based on the astrology and even global events. If you want to be the first to know of any of my upcoming streams, go ahead and subscribe with that notification bell to be the first to know. You can also learn more about my online distance Reiki classes. You can learn more about my social media, community Discord, and crystal shop, all at the description below. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. Those that are here and live, go ahead and click that live chat button. If you go ahead and share with me some healing requests that you might have, I will reflect them in our crystal grid. The first half an hour or so I'll spend building this grid around all of the requests and intentions that all of you happen to have. You can request specific stones or just a general healing intention or even a specific healing intention. After that, I'll briefly explain how Reiki works and a little bit of what you can expect. And the rest of our time will be spent with the music up, the lights down, and me sending Reiki to you whenever and wherever you happen to be. So thank you so much, everyone. I'm going to go ahead and take a peek at everybody in the chat and at the requests, and we will take it from there. So welcome in, everyone. Good to see you all. Grace, Korakar, Susan, Erica, welcome in, everyone. I hope all of you are well. Future someone, welcome back to you too. Okay, good stuff. So let's go ahead, and I'm just going to open up my other window so I can see all of your requests at one time. Awesome. Oh, these are really good ones. Evelyn, welcome in. Oh, definitely send for your kitty. Absolutely. Okay, so let's go ahead and begin with the requests. The first request we had was from Grace. Honey calcite, aventurine, selenite, and heart healing, love, and wealth. I'm going to go ahead and switch the camera over so that we can build the grid together. There we go. I've started us off with some copper. We find that this helps to get the blockages moving and get the energy flowing. It's been a great complement to every session, so it's part of every single session. And here is some selenite, a beautiful way to start a Reiki session. Selenite reflects nothing but pure white light. It can really help clear a space and keep a space clear. I often use it to help with clearing the energy of crystals. You can just lay the crystals right on the selenite. So yeah, beautiful stone right here. So let's go ahead and make some room for it. Let's do this. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, we've got some aventurine and some honey calcite. Aventurine, I have green aventurine here for us today. Green aventurine helps us to expand our vision of ourselves, or expand the way that we look at ourselves, expands the way that we look at our potential. So this is a gentle, heartwarming stone that says, wait a minute, maybe I can. Wait a minute, what if I did this? Even about something that you maybe never thought you could do. This can be a great stone of empowerment and encouragement. Gentle and really loving. Hello and welcome in, Leslie, Jennifer, Vincent. Yes, happy Canada Independence. And then on Monday will be US Independence. So there's our aventurine. Honey calcite helps to smooth the rough edges between our solar plexus and our sacral chakras. Solar plexus is our sense of self. Sacral is relationships and how we connect with and how we connect with and how we relate to other folks. This can help us to give a little of ourselves, but without giving too much, and can help us to expect a little more of people without expecting the moon. It helps us to facilitate harmonious conversations in that way, but more than anything, it helps us to hold a beautiful space that allows these connections to align with your soul's purpose, your identity, and sense of free will in a way that is something everyone can kind of meet and negotiate. Well, maybe not everyone. Anyone who would like to meet and negotiate will be able to. So let's go ahead and actually put these right on the copper. Let's see. And I'm seeing lots of requests come in. Okay, good. Leslie, I think this might help, and also carnelian can definitely help with that. Carnelian's another one that we used just in the last session. Hello, Heart, good to see you. Carnelian can also help, and it works with honey calcite, and it works well on its own. It can be an excellent stone for helping a group of people relate to one another, or even just one person to another to relate better. So it can be good for romantic relationships, but also workplaces. If you have a difficult workspace, this can be helpful. It does a lot of other things too. It can be wonderful for calling in love, especially calling in a really spiritual relationship. And it can be great for even healing physical wounds, like tissue healing and things like that. So I'm going to go ahead and add in some carnelian. Good to see you. Let's see. Let's go ahead and place it close to the honey calcite. Gotcha. Gotcha, Heart. Anything for stress eating? Absolutely. Let's see. Green calcite can help with stress eating for sure. And so green calcite's one we use quite a bit. It eases anxiety in a way that's calming and reassuring, and not so much about releasing or jarring. It can be good when we're already kind of stretched beyond our limits and need to just chill and be and kind of sit with our heart and just have it supported. This can be really, really helpful when we're doing things like experiencing any kind of behaviors or habits that go along with tension and stress. Go ahead and add that in near our green aventurine. Your stress existing at this point, oof. Oh, Erica, sorry to hear that. Decision making, migraines. Gotcha. Tension headache, one of the best things for like a tension or stress headache is blue lace agate. That's one that I reach for when I get stress headaches. It also helps us, especially in line with the relationship stuff. Blue lace agate, which we can see here, blue lace agate helps us to communicate things that are difficult. So whether that's a difficult subject matter or it's something that we have difficulty expressing, it can be helpful for that. This helps with tension and tension headaches for sure. So let's see. Let's put that right at the end of the selenite. It's so tiny. Holding on to money, receiving, allowing unexpected income. Gotcha. I did see making decisions. Also accepting change, and can be really good for kind of calming the digestion, especially if your digestion's been kicked up due to being upset or unsettled. This is Mookaite. And so are these. Mookaite is Australia jasper. It can really help ground a lot of like that nervous energy. It can help us to, like if we've got a lot of thinking in our mind, it can help to calm that so that we can focus and make better decisions. And also make decisions that are based upon the facts and not based upon our fears or sense of lack. It's also used by some as kind of like an immune system booster. Not used it for that, but that's an interesting thought. So let's go ahead and put some big pieces of Mookaite here, because this helps ground a lot of nervous energy too. So there's Mookaite. Oh, perfect. I added the carnelian without even seeing that that Grace had requested it. Awesome. All the great minds thinking alike. Yeah, digestion and reflux, this will help with that, especially if it's upsetness, giving way to that. Money and receiving money, I would say red tiger eye and iolite. Iolite is great for, especially some of us may be struggling with like sleep disturbances from intuition. It's just some of us are right now. This is also great for managing money. It's almost like a magical way to help us learn how to manage our finances better. So iolite there. Let's see. Put them across from each other. Red tiger eye can be very protective and grounding. So any of us that feel really at loose ends and kind of frightened and things like that, this can help that. But it's especially good for calling in money with a quickness, like to allow that money to kind of come in and flow. And especially for opportunities that we might not have otherwise seen, or even could have been right in front of us that we didn't notice. Like we were looking so hard, we didn't see the opportunity close up. So that's red tiger eye. Just looking at some of the other requests here. Ooh, sunstone, absolutely. Leopard skin jasper, lapis. Leopard skin jasper, lapis, angel aura quartz. Well, this is fun. I only have angel aura as a gift, as I received it as a gift. So I'm gonna this out. Oops. So Angel Aura Quartz is, we worked with Aqua Aura in the last session, and Angel Aura is similar in that it's clear quartz crystal that has been put through a technological process which has connected it with and basically like coated and somewhat impermeated it with titanium. And I do have some, but I only received it as a gift. A gift I bought for myself a couple of years ago when I was being the 9 of coins for Halloween. 9 of Pentacles for Halloween. And it is a tiara that I wired to light up. So I'm going to actually do us all a favor and go ahead and wear my light up tiara. Here, I'll even switch up the cameras. This very heavy, very awesome crown. Thank you for the request there. Love it. So yeah, so here, I will wear the Angel Aura Quartz. Let's see. I'm going to place this somewhere where it feels comfortable. There we go. So yeah, so I will wear this one. I will take one for the team and wear the crown, wear the light up crown. So, yep, awesome. So we've brought that in. Angel Aura Quartz helps to like unlock and expand the crown chakra so that you get connection to the divine wisdom. I mean, this is, you can find these kinds of crowns online. This is just like a steel headband. The energy of steel isn't exactly my favorite, but it'll totally do for something like this. And this is the Angel Aura Quartz. So yeah. So I will wear that. So we've worked that into the grid. There we go. See? How nice. It's gracing the grid. And I will wear it while I'm sending Reiki. So that's pretty cool. So let's see. Lapis. Decision making, we got that. Stress eating, we got that. Korakar. There's a bunch of those that I don't have. I do have double terminated quartz. I don't know if I have them at the ready. I don't have harlequin or anhydro. Quartz coated with calcite I don't have, but I do have this, which is coated with titanium. I'm thinking about, let's see. I don't work with double terminated too much. I'll have them at the ready next time. I do have this guy. Wait a minute. Do have this guy. This is a double terminated, I believe it is a Tibetan quartz. Is it? Possibly. There is, I love it because if you look in the center there, you see what looks like, I'll see if I can get it to focus well on that. It's a little difficult, but that inclusion in the middle there, it's actually a little hole. I can totally grab some herkiner. That's a great idea. This is called a vug, and I have several stones that have a vug. It's basically where there was organic matter that was once present, and the crystal formed around it. And over time, that organic matter fell away. It rotted away. It, went back to the earth. So the crystal formed around it. And then within that vug or hole, new crystals began to form. So yeah, this is great. Double terminated stones are fantastic for moving the energy through the body in a way that balances it. So you can have, if you want to quickly realign your chakras, your energy center, hold a double terminated quartz and just hold it in the center of you, like this, and it'll help align. Herkimers are double terminated, and they are quartz. And I also have some double terminated chevron amethyst, which I think could be really fun for this grid. Herkimers are a form of double terminated quartz, but they're usually looked at quite differently given where they come from and that they are so plentiful where they come from. These are thought to help connect us to our spiritual purpose, especially when we're manifesting. So if we're asking for something, it's not just like, this is what I want. It's like, okay, but I want the version of it that's best in alignment with my soul's purpose. So let's go ahead and let's put it with the red tiger eye to help aid that manifestation of money. Actually, you know what would work? Let's put them right here. Okay, there we go. So that's Herkimer. And I also have some chevron amethyst that's double terminated, a light one, a dark one. And chevron amethyst, which has these sort of chevrons, like those V's that you can kind of see, that is indicative of not just all the qualities of amethyst, which is deciding what's mine, what's yours, acting accordingly. It helps with taking responsibility for one's actions and not being overly responsible for the responsibilities and behaviors of others. It's often used as like the 12-step stone for that reason. This also brings into alignment this connection with divine healing and with the source. So in a way, sending our wants, desires, requests for help up to the heavens, and also receiving that guidance back down. Do crystal beads have any significance? Yeah, along with, well, I would say this. Here, let's see. Let's do, yeah, that works pretty well. The shape of a stone can mean a lot of different things. So like a larger sphere, like not so much a bead, but like a larger sphere, it sends the energy out in all directions in a big way. Little beads would kind of do that in a sense. It's more a matter of which crystal it is that it would kind of relate to. Also with wearing them, in a sense, I would say that the beads are a more comfortable shape to wear. They're not pointed. Some folks would say it depends like kind of where you would have the beads. So say you wear like a longer beaded necklace that goes right over like the heart chakra versus like a wrist like bracelet or something. It would be touching your wrist, and that might mean something different. I just find that they, like, the more of them the better, or just that they're there at all is fantastic. So it's not so much I would say, yeah, if you're working with the shape of stones intentionally, a round shape or a sphere would send the energy out in all directions, like this bamboo jasper here. If you want to send that energy out in all directions, this would be a stone. And in different colors, yeah, the colors can relate sometimes to chakras if that's your intention, but they don't always. Ah, okay. If you have trouble identifying which kinds of crystal they are, let me know. But yeah, you can find beads of almost any stone. Almost any stone, yeah. And sometimes they can be hard to tell apart, and sometimes they're easier. And also if they're man-made crystal versus like mined crystal can be a difference. I like both, just in different ways. But that sounds really beautiful. Send me some pictures of what you make. It sounds lovely. Okay, so let's see if I missed anything else. All right, so I feel like we're good. Hello, Reiki community. Everybody's groovy. You know what else? I'm going to add one more because we do need a little bit of balance for the iolite and where it's placed. I'm going to add the black obsidian. We did have a request for a kitty, and this is one that is definitely linked very much to animals, and it's also great for nervous energy, and it's very protective. So I'll go ahead and add those in. There we go. There we go. So we have these balancing one another. Fantastic. So now we'll do that super fun thing where I suggest a couple more crystals, and oh, you make sun catchers too? Ooh, pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and do that thing where I suggest a couple of stones that would help amplify the energy of this grid that you all have made around your intentions, and have you vote on them, which one you think would be a better fit for the grid. So let me just take a moment and pick a couple. Chat amongst yourselves. I almost forgot someone requested sunstone. So I'm just going to put, sunstone works with aventurine and helps really powerfully expand our own potential and our vision of our own potential. Great for confidence. So I'll just put those right there. Oh, I'm so glad. This is a lovely way to end the week. It looks like I have a selenite tiara. Yeah, it does kind of look like that. Okay, so my suggestions. Your choices are rose quartz, which is just supportive of the heart chakra in a very gentle way, helps to soothe and nurture everything you would think the heart to be. Love, romance, and just seeing yourself as worthy of receiving love. Here we have green malachite, which helps the heart to move through times of change or through difficult times. All of the different bands of green working through the heart chakra in that way of, okay, here's what we need a little bit of light, here's what we need a little bit of heaviness. It helps the heart to mature and open even when it's something difficult and we need to open our heart. So go ahead and cast your votes, which one you would like. You can vote more than once. If you're new, now you know. I'm going to quickly explain what Reiki is, and then we will get back into the healing. So as I mentioned at the top of the hour, I'm Danielle Stimpson, and I am the owner and teacher of Learn Reiki Philadelphia. I've been teaching Reiki for about 13 years, and you can learn more about my online Reiki classes by clicking that description. It has links to all the info on classes, my social media, my free community Discord, as well as my crystal shop. And I'm so glad to have y'all here. So, oh, and while y'all are voting, go ahead and if you can click the like button. It helps to get YouTube to send some more folks this way, and I deeply appreciate it if you have the time. So Reiki, as I understand it, is actually the name of the energy itself, the energy of spiritually guided life force. Our body, mind, and spirit are already working with this energy. It's flowing through you, me, everyone, and everything around us, and it always has been. The practice of working with this energy has become synonymous with the name of the energy itself here in the West, but essentially there are many practices or methods of working with this energy intentionally. The style I work with the most is Usui Reiki, and it's named after the founder of this style in the 1920s Japan. Essentially what I'm doing is connecting with this Reiki through intention and my previous practice, connecting with this energy and essentially directing more of it to you, wherever you happen to be and whenever you happen to be. Because this energy permeates everything, it connects us regardless of space and time. The connection to this energy, or to a little bit more of it than we already have, it sort of awakens and heightens those parts of us that are like, hey, I could really use a little bit of that extra energetic support. Or, this energy feels really nice. Maybe I feel a little bit more comfortable letting go of this now and bringing this in. I feel that the body, mind, and spirit automatically know what to do with this energy. So when it shows up, it'll metabolize, for lack of a better term, the way that suits you best and the way that supports your greatest, highest good. Setting an intention around what you would like to shift in your life is always powerful, especially during Reiki. So if there's anything that you want to focus on, whether you shared it live here in the chat or if you're just home by yourself and something pops to mind, go ahead and just bring your mind to it at any point during the session and ask the universe to support it. You don't have to focus on anything. You don't have to keep your mind super silent or empty, although you can do either of those two things if you want to. I would say the most important thing is to just be physically comfortable. So sit down, lie down, whatever feels comfy to you, and just allow me to send the healing. You may feel it in your physical body as a sensation. You may notice emotions come up or emotions shifting. You may get some spiritual guidance or intuition or just your own inner knowingness bubbling up. It might be a combination of all those things, and it might just be a nap. Any of those things or any combination of those things are really powerful. So I suggest that you just kind of notice how you feel and what goes on during the session. At the end of the session, you'll hear my voice welcome you back and invite you to take a deep breath. At that point, I'll reopen the chat and you can ask any questions that you have. If you want to ask about an experience that you had, or if you simply want to share, we'll be here for that. If you're watching this in the future, hello from the past, go ahead and use the comments or connect with me on social media, and I'll do my best to help you sort that out. So yeah, also when I turn the music up and turn the lights down, know that the lights will gently and slowly move through several different colors. They will not strobe or blink or flash at any point, so you are good and safe there if you have sensitivity to that. So thank you so much for being here. It is an honor and a pleasure to share it with all of you, and we would love it if you joined us live. So go ahead and check out those days and times, and you can also click to subscribe with notifications on so that you won't miss an opportunity. So now we'll go ahead back to the chat and see which they voted on. It's unanimous. Both. Absolutely, you got it. Okay, so let's go ahead back. Awesome, so let's do I know. Yeah, I think that works pretty well. Yeah, I think that works perfectly. So everybody go ahead, get nice and comfortable. I'm going to turn the music up, I'm going to turn the lights down, and I'm going to start sending some Reiki. Thank you for being here, and I will see you all in about 25 minutes. invite you now to take a deep breath in and out. Slowly begin to come back. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Thank you all so very much for being here today. It was an honor and a privilege. If you have any questions or anything to share, go right ahead and enter it into the chat. I don't know about you, but that was so powerful. You're so welcome, Grace. Thank you all so much, everyone. Evelyn, Grace, Vincent, Coraquar. A blessing as always to see you all here. And thank you so much for helping hold the space for community. And don't forget this weekend, Sunday at 8 p.m. East Coast US time will be the next community distance Reiki. You're welcome. You're welcome. There will be a sale in the crystal store. If you subscribe to my email newsletter, you'll see about it. So if you're already subscribed, you'll get it. And if you're not already subscribed, you can go ahead into the description box and there'll be a link to sign up. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. And yes, this community is astounding. I am so glad and so grateful for all of you. I hope you all have an astounding weekend. I hope we all get the rest and renewal we need. Thank you, future someone. I noticed after we started that I forgot to put in the leopard skin jasper and lapis. I'm so sorry. Thank you as always for being here. Yay! Jennifer, I hope it helped. So all of you have a beautiful rest of your evening. Can Reiki help your missing kitty to find his way home? It can. It can. Something you can do is pull up any of the pre-recorded healings and just sort of sit there and have your intention be that the energy go to the kitty and help call them home. I'm so sorry kitty's missing. It's so stressful. And let me know how it works. Yeah, I hope everybody's home soon and everybody gets better. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. If anyone has any questions, I'll be in the chat for a few more minutes. Those of you who are new, feel free and welcome to come back anytime. It's a pleasure to have you. And all the best to you, Evelyn. Have a beautiful weekend. Yeah, absolutely. And I hope to see you all again soon. Take care of yourselves, and bye for now.